In April 2017, I spent 3 days in the capital of North Korea called Pyongyang. As far as I know, I'm one of the last Americans to step foot in North Korea.
We're going to North Korea!
Because shortly after I left, Americans were banned from going there, which is still in effect today. It's the only country that we're banned to visit. Before flying into Pyongyang, everyone must attend a mandatory briefing in Beijing or Shanghai, where your tour company will go over all the do's and don'ts, mostly don'ts, that you need to be aware of on the ground. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things that you simply cannot do in North Korea, or else you will face severe consequences. Number 1, you cannot disrespect the past or current leaders, as it's a criminal act and will lead you to prison or worse. This means Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il, and Kim Jong-un. Don't even mention their names, even if it's positive, because the leaders are viewed as gods and it's an extremely sensitive topic, especially if you're a foreigner. Every tourist is required to bow when visiting the Kim Il-sung statue, and if you take a photo of the leader, his face must be in full frame and not cut off. And don't bend the rules because they will check your camera. Number 2, you cannot take photos of any governmental buildings, police, or construction. Government stuff and police are self-explanatory, but they say no construction photos because North Koreans always want their country to be presented in the most perfect way, and construction shows that something is not complete. Taking videos are allowed too, as long as you follow these restrictions.
Can I take pictures? No?
Number 3, you cannot leave the tour group at any time unless you go during the Pyongyang Marathon like I did. Then you'll have 4 hours of time to run the streets without being supervised. Alright, I'm about to run the Pyongyang Marathon. This is gonna be great! Woo! 안녕하세요. Even when it's time to go back to your hotel, you are not allowed to leave the property. But there is a bowling alley, a bar, and a nice restaurant inside, so it's all good. Other rules are given to follow, such as not using local currency, not going into random shops, or talking to strangers. But as long as you use common sense and don't break the rules, then you'll be in for a very special treat to witness life in the world's most isolated nation. Where do you want to go?
Everywhere.
And which country?
Including United States.
Why?
Yeah. I want to show our hearts, Korean people's hearts to Americans, to help their understanding about DPRK.
Very nice.
Because DPRK is a very peaceful country and Korean wants peace.
Right.
This time, these days, the media, Western media, pronounced about the bad things about DPRK is not true.
Right.
Yeah, it's very important. Lots of Americans to understand DPRK, to know the reality of DPRK. It's the best way for them to come here to see the reality by themselves.
Yes, I understand.
That's why.
Thank you very
next time,
much.
see you again.
Yes, see you
Bring
soon.
your friends and all groups. Lots of people, Americans.
Okay.
I hope to see you again.
고맙습니다.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. I'm Drew Binsky, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and join me as I plan to visit every country in the world.